It's described as dirty, unsafe and deserted. Not exactly what you're after when you're booking a hotel. This one is a sight to behold, and disgruntled guests want to know how it stays open.
Welcome to the Manly Lodge Boutique Hotel. This is what greets guests.
This is the main area and it is filled with mould. A dump. It's disgusting.
Filthy, unkept, unsafe.
Do people complain a lot?
Yes, ma'am, they do.
I feel bad for you. Do you get the complaints?
Yeah, I do, every day.
Why is it so bad? I mean, it's just been let go by the looks of it. Like, it's just like no one cares.
We try our best already.
A stone's throw to one of Sydney's best beaches. The Manly Lodge Boutique Hotel sounds all right, starting at $100 a night. But the reality couldn't be further from these carefully curated photos that the hotel has online to convince tourists to stay.
It was full of mould, rotting, pretty much hell.
It was Adelaide mother Elizas' first trip to Sydney, and she was excited when she booked the Manly Lodge for a weekend away with her bestie.
It was my first holiday as an adult and away from the kids for the weekend. So it was supposed to be relaxful and, kind of just chilling out and getting to see a part of Australia I haven't been to.
But when she arrived, it was a ghost town.
And I got told that my keys would be in the safe. There is no keys. I've called multiple times and nobody has answered me. Maybe half an hour. I went exploring to try and find somebody.
As she searched the hotel, the only signs of life she found were mould, mould and more mould.
It's just 2 doors from where we were supposed to be staying. It is riddled. And this place is still operating and open. You can just smell it walking in. You can smell the mould. You can smell the uncleanness. It's a shocker.
Christys from Port Macquarie and was in town for her 40th school reunion when she also found herself in what she calls the hotel from hell.
That was the first thing I saw.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's, and look.
It's not the website at all, is it?
The door handle was also not up to scratch, so she brought it to the attention of the only staff member she could find.
I showed him how flimsy the door handle was and that I could flick it up and down with one finger. And he said, "Oh yes, old building, sorry," and left.
She didn't feel safe, so she booked another hotel at the last minute at a cost of $700.
I was increasingly uncomfortable and I realised how insecure the building was as well. It felt deserted. The only other guests I saw were leaving for the same reasons.
It's disgusting. It should not be open to the public. It's a health hazard.
It sounded bad, so we thought best to investigate. So we booked a room.
Oh my God. What's this? Is this mould? What's happened here?
So the leak in the ceiling,
Oh.
I reported it several times to the management, but they were not doing anything.
The housekeeper even knows this isn't good.
That's why, as much as possible, I try to close everything.
Oh, because you get worried people will complain?
Yeah, because they always do.
Oh my God.
That's why I prefer to close the rooms and not rent it out.
And true to form, he left. So we looked around.
As you can see, the reception, all locked up. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m, I'm told. After that, good luck to you getting into your room. Well, that certainly can't be good for anyone's health. I'm told that this room isn't currently operating. Thank God for that. Wowee. I'm no expert, but this does not look fire safe.
The room we checked into wasn't as bad, but the towels, holy moly.
Used rag. That's what I'm supposed to shower with, so that's lovely. Oh, there's some strands of hair. If you'd like to have a bit of hair that isn't your own on your body, they can provide it for you.
Next stop, the outdoor terrace and its water feature.
Now, I've never owned a fish pond, but I'm pretty sure that's not good. Those fish do not look well, and that fish pond does not look clean.
We looked at some of the reviews and, you know, it looked like a kind of surfy type, shack type vibe.
Online, the Manly Lodge Boutique Hotel is rated 3 stars and described as just 400 metres from Manly Beach, where guests can relax on the outdoor shared terrace, and that the bathrooms feature a shower. But housekeeping is by request only.
But we try all the best to improve. I know some of the room, the condition not good, and we feel apologize for a lot of guests, but we already stopped few room.
Meet Tiger, the hotel manager, who is also a real estate agent, personal trainer and justice of the peace.
Some good room we sell is no mold.
But there's still mould in the corridors and the hallways and stuff, so people still breathe that in. So I guess I'd ask you, why hasn't it been cleaned?
We've tried our best to clean, of course.
Oh, there's lots of mould, like a lot, like terrible amount, like very bad for health. Does that concern you to hear that?
Yeah, but I will try my best and talk to my team to clean that.
To me, it is shocking that you're still able to have guests staying there.
Like I said, we only sell the good condition room.
In 2014, developers Yin Feng Proprietary Limited bought this hotel to knock it down and build a new one. But their plans to make it bigger and better were knocked back by council in 2020. Since then, it seems the owners have really let this place go. So the question is, how on earth is it still able to operate? It doesn't even look like a hotel. It just looks abandoned because your staff leave at 2 or 3 p.m. every day.
Because COVID time, you know, all the business got a frustrated time.
But is this the image that you want to portray to people, like ceilings falling down, mould everywhere, you know, slashes in chairs in the middle of the corridor? I mean, it's a dog's breakfast.
Okay, I definitely try the best to improve that. From the corridor, from the common area, I didn't find much mold. If I find it, I definitely tell the housekeeper to clean that.
Because it's pretty hard to miss. It's pretty hard to miss. It's everywhere.
Oh, thank you for your feedback.
Tiger insists the hotel's fire safety checks are up to date.
It doesn't look to me that anyone's checked the fire safety at that place, because if they
We do
did,
all the
it
things.
wouldn't be open.
No, we do all the things based on the rule. We do have the fire safety certificate.
For customers who have struggled to check in, he apologises and says it's 24-hour service sometimes.
So it's just a roll of the dice if you get to check in.
No, not that way. So I think you mentioned about something very hard to reach, just occasionally.
And as for the structural damage, perhaps it's time to shut up shop.
We'll maybe think about closing down for temporary.
The property is not fit, basically, for being inhabited.
I wouldn't even live there if they were paying me.
Well, Tiger's told us he's quit as the manager, and the hotel's website and booking systems have now been shut down. The council says it never received any complaints about the hotel, but now it'll be investigating the conditions.